What is going on, guys? Victor here. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to make the Cuda Tube lure, and just so you guys show you I'm not blowing smoke, I'm going to show you me actually catching a Cuda on the bridge, which is going to roll right after this quick announcement. You guys, the Landshark shirts are in. I know this one's a little bit dirty, but we got the all new long sleeve performance tees, perfect for fishermen, divers, super comfortable. And then we also have the short sleeve cotton tees, the OG style with the logo in black and white. Those are actually be on sale on the website. I'm trying to bring in new inventory and stuff, so check those out. Now play the clip of the Cuda. There we go. Yeah, big Cuda. Big Cuda, you have a gaff or a net?
Barracuda.
You have anything to net it?
It's good, no?
No?
Lost.
Oh, he trucked it. On the homemade tube. All right, we gotta walk down here because they got the net and I don't want to just break this thing off and leave them with a bunch of unnecessary jewelry. Plus I want to get the Cuda Tube back. But man, guys, seriously, one of the most underrated fish just absolutely explode on the tube. It came out and ambushed it from underneath the bridge, and it was kind of on that fall. It's never the ones that you see. This one was underneath the bridge. I didn't even see him. He just shot out of nowhere. Yeah. Oh wait, no, lower the net, Mitchell. Lower the net. Okay. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Pull. Yeah.
Not a giant, but definitely the biggest one I've ever gotten on a tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that stanky thing.
Woo!
Hey, leave that in there.
Yeah, we got to get some sick thumbnails, bro.
Get a hold of them the other way.
All right, so I'm going to talk to you guys about Cuda Tubes. Now, I've been making them for about a year now, and there are 3 really popular colors to use, and all it is surgical tubing. So here's one I've made in the past. This is a pinkish color. You got a yellow color, and then they also come in green. And by the way, guys, all the materials used to make these tubes are going to be in the description box below, which you guys can find below the video. Now, my favorite color to make a Cuda Tube with is yellow. I find I get the most hits, and I like to use about 12 inches. Now, you guys can save a lot of money by making these yourselves, and all you need is some type of weight that's going to fit in the Cuda Tube. Now, if you're going to be fishing from an elevated structure like a pier or a bridge, I highly recommend using something like a 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, because you have that angle of your line. You need something to weigh down your tube. If you're on a boat, you can get away with something less, maybe like an 1/8 of an ounce, something like this. Now, what you're going to do is, we got single strand wire right here, number 15. The heavier the gauge wire, the better, because what Cudas will do, they'll actually kink it, and then your Cuda Tube, once the wire's in there, is going to be crooked. Preferably, I'd use cable, but I don't have any with me, and the more economical choice is to just use single strand wire. This is number 15 wire. What we're going to do is thread our wire through the tube, just like so. And now for my hook of choice, this Mustad heavy duty hook. You do not want a flimsy hook. This is a Mustad, right about a 2.0 3X strong hook. I'm going to do a Haywire Twist, and if you guys don't know how to do a Haywire Twist, I actually have a video on the channel, which will also be linked in the description box below, on how to do this, because every fisherman, especially if you guys are in the saltwater game, should know how to do a Haywire Twist. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Just to save time, I'm not going to do too many wraps. So now, we got our treb. You can use a single hook, but I don't like the single hook, because what ends up happening is that single hook, it gets buried and it starts to twist your tube somehow. So I like to use a treb, and I think your hookup ratio is a little bit better. You just slide that guy in right there, just so it's flush with the tube. Okay, now what we're going to do is put our weight in. And like I said, your weight is going to depend on the scenario. So if you're fishing from in a windy situation or on a pier or bridge, I recommend using more weight. And this just slides right in. If you're having trouble getting it in, some soap and water will help it get pushed in there. You guys can stuff as many as you want in there. So there we go, it's weighted. Now all we got left to do to add to this guy is a swivel. Now you can use a longer piece of wire, but I don't think it's necessary because most of the time when Cudas attack this, it's coming from the back, eating it this way, and they're generally not touching your mono. I like to use a mono leader, that way they can't see the wire. So what I'll do is I'll kind of pull this down on itself so I can get it, my swivel, essentially I want it to be flush with there so the Cudas don't see the wire, which you guys will see in a second. So the same thing, I'm going to do a Haywire Twist, 150, 200 pound barrel swivel. All right guys, here's the finished product. There's no one right way to do this. You know, whatever size tube you guys want to use, whatever size hook you want to use, swivel, you know, you just got to get the whole theory and principle down. This is actually a very effective lure. We've hooked tarpon on the bridges and the keys on this. I know a lot of guys in the Northeast, they use something very similar to this. They use a lot of tube style baits because stripers in the Northeast, they eat a lot of eels. So this mimics something like an eel, a needlefish, and it's just kind of like a really funky profile. It kind of rotates like this in the water and it really entices a bite. Cheap, cool lure to have in your tackle box, and definitely a really fun way to catch fish, especially when they're exploding on top. One of my favorite things to do in the Florida Keys. And if you guys don't know, I've actually eaten Cuda before. Very, very tasty. If you have not tried it, do so yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And if you guys have any comments, Tackle Tuesday suggestions, or want to tell me on how to improve on this Cuda tube, go ahead, comment in the comment section below. I'll be seeing all you guys, my Landsharks, in that next video.